See the bees on his head?
Yep, they're lighting him up, and he's eating the honeycomb
And it does
anyway.
nothing to him.
That's crazy. They're biting that honeycomb like it's a snack, and all those bees are on his head, his hands.
And they're just,
Doesn't bother them.
it doesn't bother them.
They're fine with it, and their body's also gotten immune to it.
Amid thousands of small islands scattered across the Andaman Sea, between Myanmar and Thailand, exists a community that many call the last sea nomads of the ocean. They are the Moken people. While most of us spend nearly our entire lives on land, the Moken grow up amid the waves and water. The sea is not just their source of livelihood. It is their school, their highway, their source of food, and also the home that has nurtured countless generations. For many centuries, the Moken have lived on traditional wooden boats called kabang. They move with the seasons, following fish schools and the rhythm of the ocean. Their life depends almost entirely on the sea. Every day the men paddle out to hunt fish, catch squid, and search for creatures on the seabed. Women and children gather clams, snails, and other seafood along the shore. Whatever the sea provides is traded for rice, fuel, or essential goods from the land. To outsiders, this is already a very unusual life. But what caught the attention of scientists lies in another ability. For a long time, local fishermen have passed down strange stories about Moken children. They say these children can dive underwater and see small objects on the seabed that ordinary people cannot notice at all. At first, many thought these were just tales embellished over generations. After all, human eyes are not designed to see clearly underwater. When we open our eyes underwater, the image usually becomes blurry. Water changes the way light enters the eye, making everything much harder to recognize. That's why swimming goggles were invented. But the Moken seem not to need them. In 1999, a research team from Lund University in Sweden decided to go there to find out the truth. While observing Moken children playing and foraging underwater, they quickly realized the rumors were not unfounded. The children could dive into the clear water and easily pick up small objects from the seabed with astonishing accuracy. Meanwhile, many adults from outside could barely see similar things. The researchers conducted numerous tests to measure the underwater vision of Moken children. The results showed they could indeed see significantly better than European children of the same age. This discovery quickly drew international scientific attention. Could this be evidence that the Moken possess a special biological trait? After many years of research, the answer turned out to be even more interesting than imagined. The eyes of the Moken do not differ in structure from the rest of humanity. The difference lies in their ability to adapt. When diving underwater, their pupils can constrict much more strongly than normal, helping the image become sharper. In other words, they have learned to use their eyes in a way that most of us have never developed. The Moken are proof of how amazingly the human body can change when it must adapt to its living environment. And if the Moken have turned the ocean into their home with eyes trained over many generations, then deep in the vast tropical rainforests of Africa exists another community. People who can do what even modern maps and positioning devices sometimes struggle with. They can step into an endless sea of trees and almost never get lost. If tomorrow you were dropped into a tropical rainforest spanning hundreds of kilometers, how long do you think you could survive? One day? Or just a few hours before realizing you have no idea which way to go? In movies, getting lost in the forest is often the start of an adventure. But in real life, it can be a nightmare. Once you lose your sense of direction, everything around you immediately looks the same. Tree trunks follow tree trunks. Trails suddenly disappear. Even determining the sun's direction sometimes becomes impossible under the dense canopy.